A while ago, I went out to check on the wildlife cam and found it pointing toward the ground. I thought, well, either it's been a big gust of wind, or maybe somebody's been monkeying around with it, or a tree limb may have fallen on it. Well, when I got back inside and watched the video, I found out what had happened. Kerplunk, the bird just landed on the camera. Unfortunately, the camera has no microphone, so we miss all the sounds this big bird must have made. It's a good camera, but it does have a slight problem. At night, it has developed a flickering, and I pretty well narrowed it down to the light source. I wish I could cure this problem. Hey, if anybody has any suggestions, just let me know. Oh, yes, sir.
Why not beat the darn thing on the right side of its face?
Oh, shucks, I couldn't do that.
Well, then, try the left side.
You know, I really hope I'm not dealing with
a failing pile of garbage.
As I mentioned earlier, there is no sound. So, which would you prefer? Me talking? I guess that's out. Dead silence? Or tunes?
Dave, that last record, I can only tell you that if it were a 45, I think I would try to fit it over your head. Try choking.
Wow, tough crowd. The birds you are hearing have nothing to do with the video. I just kind of mixed them in so there would be something there. That's not a snake, is it? In the highlighted spot, right beneath the tree trunk. What kind of reptile was that?
Fuzzy snakes, yes.
Pecker! Oh, where?
I suspect this is the male with the redder of the heads, and the female with a not-so-red head. This flickering effect came on gradually. It wasn't even there when the camera was new. Is it a rat or a baby possum? It's a baby possum as seen in the daylight. This little baby possum grabbed the cheese ball. One cheese ball left, and unfortunately, it goes to the rat. In the meantime, Mama shows up, looking for her cheese ball, but none is left. So,
Nuts to you!
There's two things I hate, and rats are both of them. There's two things I love, and cats are both of them. Here's why. Action! This explains why I have no frogs. That pollywog grabbing raccoon is at it again. Look at the legs on that fella. We've switched to cameras. We're now using a Nikon 900 with a polarizing filter. And this camera has sound. These tadpoles most likely are those of the Cuban tree frog, which may be an invasive species here in Florida. But it's the only frogs I can attract, so I'll take them. When I first saw this bird, I thought somebody's parakeet had got loose. Never seen one of these before. A painted bunting. I read that they're quite common in Florida, but I've never seen one. And I was born here in 1985. I know you think it's a stretch. 1984. 1983, and that's my final offer. Don't look at me that way.
You make me laugh.
This, I believe, is the female of the species. I'll be quiet now as we switch cameras to the S9700 with audio. I need your help in identifying this bird. Another bird I can't identify. No audio here also, sorry. Doves, very common in the backyard. Is this hawk the same one we saw at the beginning of the video? Maybe in its junior stage. Or maybe an entirely separate species. Well, we hope you enjoy this feeble attempt at combining birds and humor.
Well, I like the way you talk.
Here's some more videos you might consider.
you.